Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to create a Postgres server within a Docker container locally and also have a SQL script which is going to be executed on the server so that we can create tables whenever the Docker container starts the server, plus how to connect to the server using a Postgres client. So that is the aim of this video. So the steps are pretty much uh, basic steps or very simple steps. So first step is you have to create a Docker file in a folder, and these are the entries which you need. First is from Postgres, which is going to pull Postgres image from Docker Hub. Then we need two environment variables. One is the password, which is env postgres underscore password, and you can give any password which you like. In my case, it's my password one. And second one is my Postgres DB, so the database which is department for me. So whatever the tables we are going to create will be under this database. And the last line which says is copy this employee SQL, which is this file, into this folder docker entry point initdb.d. So the advantage of doing that is whatever the script is there in that file will be executed automatically when you start the Docker container. Okay, and let's see the contents of the SQL file. So which is also very simple. It says create table if not exists employee. So if the table is not existing, it will create this table called employee, and which has got two columns: employee ID, which is integer, and a name, which is a character field or string field. Then I'm just inserting 3 rows just for testing purpose. So that is all. Okay, that's all we need to test out this script. So now what we need to do is we have to build this image. So I'll say docker build dot, so build it whatever is there in the current directory, give a tag employee db. So it has built that image. Now I need to run that. Okay, so I'll say docker run minus d is for running daemon mode, which is the background mode. Then minus name, give a name to the container, so emp db, and minus p is for the mapping the port. So Postgres runs on 5432, so I'm saying on my local also I will map to 5432. So this one is the port from which my machine can access the Docker container which is running on 5432. And finally I will give the name, okay, which is used in the build command, which is employee db. So I'll say so it gave me a connection ID or Docker container ID. Now if I say docker container, so you see that one container has been created from this image called employee db. And so now I want to connect to this container, so I will go to a client. So in my case it's called pgadmin, so you can download any client of your choice. Then you can say I want to create a server, so or connect to a server. So you have to give a name, and again I'll say local host here. So this is the port on which it will be there, and this is the database. So in my case the database is dpt department, so I'll say dpt. This is the default user, which is Postgres, and my password is my password one. So I will supply that, and now I'll try to save it. So I'm connected. Now if I go here and if I see, okay, I can see that there is a table called employee, and if I use the query tool, query the database table and see whether the rows are created. Okay, this is the database. Okay, this is not the schema, this is the database. So maybe I need to just simply run this. Yeah, if I run this, you can see that I have this employee ID and the name, which are the same values which I had in the script. So this is a very simple demo of how to automatically create the tables within the container. So if you want to have the same database table structure along with some domain specific rows, you can use similar scripts and create your own server, and then connect your applications to that server. So that's all I wanted to show for today. Thanks and see you next time.